Anybody want to kick us off for Sundays?
What's your thought on that match, please?
I think we are disappointed. We are frustrated about the result. I think it was a game where we tried a lot, but not a lot of things worked out like we expected them to be, and then you lose a game like this.
What did you make of the penalty decision?
No penalty. So the VR can't get into this situation. If the referee decides like this, then you should play on, and then the VR is not necessary for this.
Why? Because it's just too much of a grey area.
Yeah, it's not a clear handball, or you see it as a clear handball.
You didn't initially.
No.
Ed?
Have you spoken to Joel about what he was doing? What did he say he was fouled?
He felt the touch, and when you felt the touch, then of course the normal reaction is that the hands are coming, and then the hand went on the ball, so can't be a penalty.
Must be disappointing for you, and obviously that incident set the game, but disappointing that you couldn't get back into it.
Yeah, I think we still had enough time afterwards to turn the game around, and we have to be honest to ourselves that we weren't on our highest level today, and that's why we lost the game, and then we have to reflect it, reanalyze it, and keep going on.
Darren?
Just on whoever says Fabian, what was the problem with him?
He is a muscle issue, so we have to wait for the next days. I can't say anything about that. I hope not. We will see. Also, muscle.
Is it a knee?
No, muscle injury.
Any more for Sundays?
Just what did you make of Everton? Say, did they do anything that surprised you?
No.
Why, if they didn't do anything to surprise you, why was it so difficult to have to get a positive result?
Because they defended with, I think, 11 players around the box. We were not precise and not clean enough to find a solution for that. I think we tried it, but today, like I said, we weren't clean enough. We weren't on our highest level. We weren't sharp enough in counter pressing to win the ball back as quick as possible. And like this, it's difficult to win a game.
Fabian, can I just ask you about just Evan Ferguson? Is there any update about what his situation is? We're going alone. Is he injured?
He's injured.
So is there any chance we might still go out alone during this transfer window?
I can't say anything about that because I don't know it.
Okay, and how is his kind of mood? It must be difficult with all the injuries and everything. Is he keeping good spirits?
Yeah, when I see him, he's in a good spirit. But of course, injuries don't help your mood and your shape. So not only physically, also mentally, it's a tough time for him. But I'm sure he will get through it.
Mondays, Brian, do you want to?
Yeah, you said you wanted more sort of consistency from attacking players to do it on a more regular basis. Even in the first half, it felt quite flat. So what will you sort of look for now? What will you say to them about that?
That we weren't consistent enough today. That's the truth. We have to be more consistent. We have to be more precise, more clean. And today we weren't able to play consistent our highest level, our highest actions, and we failed with showing consistency. That's the truth, yeah.
With the switch on the fullback for that, you thought Tarek could get some joy down that right wing?
Yeah, that was the idea. Yeah, when you lose the game, then you can't say that it works. So in the end, we had some chances, but not big chances, not clear chances, and therefore it was not the best level from the players, also not from us as coaches from the match plan, and there we have to be honest to ourselves and try to make it better next time. Trying to break a low block with being patient, and I think we weren't patient enough.
The man across from you in the dugout, David Moyes, just brought up his 700th game against you. You are very at the start of your career. He's very deep into it. I wondered what you can kind of learn from like watching him, what he's learned, and whether you see yourself managing 700 games?
I think it's a big number, and he has a impressive career so far. So of course there are always things where you can learn from, and I have a big respect for him and his achievements. So to manage 700 games is a massive number, and I'm just at the start. So let's see how it continues. Oh man, you can write it like this, but I think that was not the key for this game, no.
Andy?
Before the game about the home form, which is really hurting, isn't it? Do you regard that as the most disappointing performance of the home?
Yeah, it was one of the most disappointing performances, yes.
In what way?
I think we didn't had a phase where we were consistently creating chances. I think we only had like some momentums, but momentums weren't good enough, and therefore I think we weren't clinically enough, not clean enough in the final third, and that was disappointing that we didn't create more big chances against a low block, and that's why it's a frustrating performance.
Darren?
Ruder in for Minteh today. Tell us your thoughts on that.
Because we faced a low block, and we tried to find more solutions in narrow spaces, and that's why we brought Kura.
All done?